Good day, everyone. So, you're welcome to my online class. So, I'm taking an introduction to Microsoft Excel. So, in the last video I made, I was able to use this to calculate the sum of these students. Now, today, we want to look at if formula in Excel. How do we use if formula in Excel and when to use if formula in Excel? Now, if you look at this, I want to find the grade of this student here. I want to find the grade. So how do I find the grade of this student? How do I calculate the grade of this student? So that is it. Let me highlight it, and the grade, let me highlight it so I can color it. You can see it clearly. Now, how do I calculate the grade? How do I show the grade, whether it's pass or fail? How do I show it? So we can use if formula to show the grade. So you tell the composer, sometimes the pass mark, the grade that you pass or you did not pass depends on the pass mark. Exactly. Now, so maybe this school now, maybe the pass mark, maybe it might be a science class, and we don't want many people to get to another class. We only want few students to get to a particular class. What do? The school will now set a particular score, cutoff mark, that okay, maybe the cutoff mark for this particular students, their cutoff mark is what is 55. Now, we now tell the computer that if, can use if now, if, so once you get to that, if just double click on it, can you see now? Look at this is the logical test there. Now, what we do is what, once the total score is for the first student, which is Ade. The total score is what is 35 over what, it is 76 over 100. While Bola, his score is what, 52 over 100. YTT, the total score is what, 58 over 100. So now, what should be the cutoff mark? Like I said the cutoff mark is 55. So that means any student that scored less than 55, that means that student will also pass. So how do we do this in Excel? How do we put this in Excel? So how do we use it now? The first thing you do is what is equal to if. So once that if come out, what do? You double click on that if formula there so that it can bring out the formula. Now, so once you have done that, then you come here. Can you see? That is the total. Now, if the total, that's 76 over 100 as the person score, if that particular thing is greater or equal to, what is the pass mark, the cutoff mark, which is what, 55. So any student that score, that means anything greater than equal to 55 means if they score their score must start from what, 55 or more. Exactly. Now, greater than or equal to 50, but if it is greater than 55, so sometimes you need knowledge of little mathematics there. If it is greater than 55, that means the 55 will not be included. But here, it is greater than equal to 55. That means 55 is included. So I believe you are getting that. So that means then, what do we do? Comma. So then what will be the true value? You can use column. Yeah. So what will be the true value? Sorry. What will be the true value? The true value will be what? If it is true, what should we write? Tell us there to write what, pass. Otherwise, what will be the false value? The false value means if the person now score less than that, it does not score up to 55. So what should the computer? What should they write? The Excel should tell us that what we are telling the Excel that it should write fail. You can see that in column. Always don't forget that. Always in column. Sorry. So you put your column fail. So can see that. So what do you do? Yeah, sorry, there is a mistake here. What else? So okay, sorry, there is two double column here. So then you what, enter. Can you see? So what do you do? The next thing is what, you drag it down. Can you see the remaining one? You don't need to type the formula again. Just drag it there. It's Excel will do the remaining by itself. You can see. Let's now study what is happening here. This person scored 76, which is more than 55 pass. This person scored 52, which is less than 55 fail. This person scored 58, which is more than 55 pass. This person scored 74, which is more than 55 pass. This person scored 53, which is less than 55 fail. Now, let's now see. I want to use conditional formatting to show that anybody that what, that pass, that fail, the computer should just show red there. No fail. Yeah, we normally use red for failure in our school. We use red for failure. Now, how do you do that? We want to show that people that the computer should put a color red to those fail. So what do? We go to what, conditional formatting. Conditional formatting. Can you see this conditional formatting? We have different set of rules there depending on what we are using it for. You can see. So now look at greater. Can you see this is greater than? What are we dealing with? We are dealing with what? The test. Now less than, go, between, no, equal to. It depends on what we are doing. We determine the kind of the tool that we are going to put under conditional formatting. But here now I'm using text. Can you see now? Text that contain, we said fail now. Fail should be what? Should be written in what? In red. Is it in dark red? Let's do dark red. Dark red. Can see. So that means anybody, you already see this person failed. I believe this is very clear. So this is very clear. So that is how we do. Before you can do that, you need to highlight it first. Conditional formatting, highlight it. When you highlight it, go to conditional formatting. You can see a lot of things there. It depends on what we are still going to be using more on it. So make sure you subscribe to my channel so that you can get more as I drop the video. So thank you. So also make sure you share this video to many people so that it can be beneficial to them.